Good afternoon, everyone. It's D. Bailey. Thank you for tuning into the channel. It's been a while since I've done a long form video. Haven't had much to say. Haven't had the motivation to actually put it out there, but I've had plenty to say. Anyone who's been around my channel for a while know that I don't like to just put out junk. The way I deliver content is I try to critique and scream myself before I deliver something to you guys, which is why a lot of my content is infrequent. But that's okay. It's a beautiful day. I'm hanging out at the park with my son after school, and I just wanted to deliver some content regarding real estate and building, economics. All right, not highly scientific, but from the perspective of a real estate broker and general contractor, investor, developer, all those good things. I've made some great choices in my life, and I wanted to, I'm not braggadocious, which is another reason that I try not to deliver a lot of content, because a lot of stuff can come off as bragging. All right, I'm a very humble person, but I've made some great decisions, and I want to give you guys some I don't know if it's advice or tips or motivation or whatever, but first I want you guys to please like, comment, share, subscribe, jam that notification bell, and stick around a little bit longer. All right, so as a real estate broker and contractor, I build houses, I sell property, and I've made some great choices, been through a lot of ups and downs, marriages, focusing on fatherhood. I've raised 2 successful boys, and I'm raising another one right now. But I want to say that because of my credentials, because of my skill set, I've always seen myself in my later years on a farm somewhere, building my own home, okay, using, what I know about developing land, all the way from purchasing, analyzing the usability of property, zoning, permits, excavating the land, roughing in the electrical, roughing in the plumbing, the sewer line, the water line, all that good stuff. It baffles me when I see and hear a lot of people going through what they're going through. Which, I'm not saying that I don't go through stuff. I'm actually going through a lot right now. But I find joy in knowing that in my later years, I'm gonna be on I'm gonna be on my land. Something like these trees you see behind me. I've had it before, which is how I know that, I'm gonna do it again. Developing a property, building it myself. All right, I'm building houses right now, and I find joy in knowing that this is what I will be doing later on down the line. Not just for myself, but also for my son, for him to see what's going on right now. And I've gone through, I've mentioned this and said this in many videos before, that if you have not already taught yourself, educated yourself on how to build a house, learning how real estate works, that you're setting yourself up for failure. I've said this in many other videos that I actually left the first-time home buyer realtor industry because of the whole mortgage situation. All right, I got to the point where selling someone a house with a 30-year mortgage was, I felt bad, man. I felt extremely bad selling someone a house. 60 years old, knowing that they had a 30-year mortgage. All right. Even in their 20s, you know, just the whole idea of knowing that I could go do it half price without the mortgage, and I actually have that for me right now. I own a home without a mortgage. All right. It's not in the ideal location, but I developed it, and you know, I still use it. But it's the perfect hack. And I know I've done a video on this topic before, but I see myself laying the foundation, roughing in the plumbing, roughing in the electrical, underground, framing up the house, installing the electrical, installing the water heater, maybe calling in a buddy of mine to run the, you know, design the HVAC setup. Okay, calling in the inspector to inspect every phase of the process. Moving forward with installation, installing the drywall. Okay, framing the roof, laying the roof shingles, installing the kitchen cabinets. All right. Maybe saving a little money by epoxying the floors, or polishing the floors, utilizing area rugs, plush area rugs, just to save a little money on, you know, save some cost on flooring. Okay, kitchen cabinets, backsplash, all the way up to painting, installing the fixtures. Okay, calling in the inspector for the final phase, which is the certificate of occupancy. All right, see, these are things, guys, that throughout all of the YouTube trends of real estate wholesalers, okay, hopping in the real estate industry because they think it's cool, because it looks flashy, because it looks lavish. All superficial stuff. I went to real estate school with the sole intent of learning how to develop property. Okay. I watched the average agent hop in the game with the intent of becoming rich, with the intent of looking good, looking flashy for other people. Okay, I did that for a while, or I came off, you know, I bumped shoulders. Sorry guys, I'm on a playground with my son. I played the game for a while, and but it wasn't a passion of mine, so I ended up moving into development. Served as a planning and zoning commissioner here in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, with the intent of learning the process, hearing development packages from the general public, from commercial developers. All right, eventually buying land, developing it, building a tiny house on it. All right, buying a house cash, fixing it up. And this was all done so that I could, hey buddy, how are you? All this was done with the intent of learning. Okay, learning how to make myself an asset for myself and also for others. Okay, so with all that said, guys, we all know or anticipate things going bad, not because it is, but because of the public perception. Public perception shapes, you know, markets. When there's fear, people stop doing things, people stop moving, and that is what impacts the markets. All right, so I'm saying all this to say that if you don't learn anything else, learn how to build a house. I can show you that. All you gotta do is make contact. I'm not offering a course or anything right now at the moment. Maybe I should, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to encourage you guys, motivate you guys, to focus your learning on these things. Okay, make yourself valuable for yourself, and learn how to build a house. Go get a real estate license, not with the intent of becoming a realtor, not with the intent of becoming a wholesaler. Okay, all that is already saturated. Learn with the intent of enriching yourself with a life later on in life. Because when you get to your 60s and your 70s, the last thing that you want to do is having to get up in the morning to go work for someone else when your body's falling apart, with the whole purpose of paying your mortgage. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay? Taxes have been going up a lot. All right? And the last thing you want is, if you're gonna have an expense or you're gonna experience taxes going up, you want to alleviate the whole idea of a mortgage payment, all right? Or insurance payment, okay? Ideally, you just want a property tax payment, okay? Your utility, your power, okay? Your water, all right? It's worth it. Forget the degrees. Forget the degrees. Go spend a few $100. Learn real estate. All right? Learn real estate. I hate to sound redundant. All right? But this is from my mouth. I've done it before, and I'm going to do it again. Okay? Like I say, I own property outright without a mortgage. I live mortgage free. But the whole point of this video is, when it comes to time to retire, or when you get up in age, I will be living amongst the trees. Okay? I'm gonna say this before I go. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let you go. The moves that you have to make, the people in your lives, man, they're having fun over there. The people in your lives, that may be one, maybe none, that may follow you, that may support it, okay? All right? My hands are messed up, okay? Build houses. It's gonna take a lot. You're gonna lose people. You're gonna beat yourself up a little bit. You know, there are ways around it. But I'm just saying, this is just some of the, these are just some of the hazards that may come with it. Not a big deal, you know? I'd rather have working hands, all right? But guys, invest in yourself right now. Find the right trade, find the right skills. And the right skills are building a house. When that time comes, I'm just gonna make a call. Hey man, could you come do this for me? I need you to come help me frame. I got this, I got that, stay at the house. I got some food for you, all right? Let's hang around and shoot the you know what. All right? Because when they call me, I'm there. All right? People look at the trades as though they're dummy work. But I'm far from that, you know. I'm a businessman. I don't have a college degree. Marine Corps veteran. All right? A lot of people may look that, I have actually know people that look at me as though I was a handyman. It's insulting, but it's okay. You have to suck some of that stuff up, all right? Suck it up, because you know who you are, and you know the end game. The end game is check, all right? Not many people you know live without a mortgage, build their own homes, okay? You tell me who's smart, all right? Or if it's worth it, all right? Hey guys, I hope that you listen. I hope that you listen. Hashtag IHYL. D Bailey. Thank you guys for giving me your ear. All right, before you go, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Peace.